Good morning everybody, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, only because I've had a very sore knee and I was unable to sort of like walk very far without being in pain, so I haven't been out and about very much, and I even had to use my stick at one point. And also we've had sort of like other things going on within the family and things like that, so but on a brighter note, I'm nearly going on holiday. It's nearly time for us to go to Florida. Can't believe it's come round so quick, you know, after we booked it about a year and a half ago, and me telling you where we're going, and it's finally here. So we've got only a few days left to go. This is just a quick waddle before I go on holiday, and so yeah, I don't know whether I can sort this brightness while I'm in the mode. Yeah, that's bright enough, that's fine. So yeah, again, this is just a quick waddle, nothing special. As if there's a road doggy up there. Right, so we're just going down beside the new academy. So yeah, it's been a busy time over the few weeks, you know, getting things sorted out for the holiday, and my dear little mum, she ended up in hospital, unfortunately. So yeah, we've got a few things going on at the moment, but hoping for positivity for results and things like that. So how have you guys been? If you're new to my channel, I'm Jackie at Jackie's Toddles. I've met so many people who has commented how they really enjoy my walks, and you know, I've got a very old, I wouldn't say an old friend, but I'll say a friend of mine. She's up at the moment, and we managed to meet for coffee yesterday, which was fantastic. You know, it was lovely catching up with her. So so she feels as if when she's out with me, she's on my toddles with me. So yeah. Term ends on Thursday at 12 o'clock sharp, I've been told. So yeah, can't believe where the time has gone. You know, there's got my girl's report in from school, and it was a really good report. Her progress is really coming through, and I can't believe she's going, after the summer she's going into first year. Can't believe it. I don't know where the time has gone. Man alive, how am I here already? It's scary how time is going very fast. It just seems like yesterday we sort of like, we met her for the first time when she was 3.5. You know, I'm going to pause you for a second, guys. So yeah, I just can't believe that she's going to go into first year, and next year, I think next January, I think they're going into the new school in Tain, which will hold her school, Tain Royal Academy, and the 2 primary schools in Tain, all in one building. I don't know how it's going to work, but hey ho. We're still keeping the name of my girl's school. They haven't decided on uniform yet. They haven't decided on school times, the logo. You know what I mean? They're dragging their heels as usual. Highland Council. And now Highland Council, let's talk about Highland Council. Highland Council have got a new thing now. It's where, like, they're not strimming anything. Like, normally they would strim that. Strim all the grass where the Sittle mower can't get to. But they're not doing that because A, it's a different department, which is stupid. And B, they've no money to do the strimming. So the only strimming that they can do is in play parks. We'll go around this way. Is in play parks and cemeteries. It's the only things they're strimming. And the town looks terrible. And we're coming up to Gala Week. I think Gala Week starts on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or is it just Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Then the big gala day down at the Crawl Park on Saturday, which is the 29th. But yes, so the place looks really terrible and run down and messy, and we're expecting a lot of visitors coming to the town as well, and it's so there's hanging baskets everywhere, but the grass, the height of the grass is nearly touching the hanging baskets. So especially down at the surgery, the health centre, oh man, just don't know what they're playing at. It's, you know, it's hard to comprehend what the thinking is behind Highland Council's decisions at some point, you know. And then we're getting the local elections as well, which I'm thankfully not going to be here for that. But it doesn't matter who the party is, who gets into government, it's still the idiots that work in Highland Council. Still the same people that work there. Some of them are idiots, not all of them, I might add. Pause you for a minute. Anyway guys, so they've still not made a decision about what's happening with this bit of ground. This is where the old PE complex was. It was fenced off, but they took the fence off. So I'm just waiting for travellers to come in here and settle in. So if they find out that this is here, but it's quite overcast today. It was quite really warm yesterday. I was sitting out in my garden in the afternoon waiting for herself coming home from school. But yes, it's not cold, it's just overcast. Look at that, this is a lovely tree. And it looks as if it's dead. It's a dead tree. But if you get it in right light, it's a fascinating shape. You know what I mean? Just fascinating. So I can't believe that the old academy is away. You'd never think there was academy there. Never. You know. But yeah, this is just a quick waddle, nothing special. So if you're in the vicinity of Allness, on Saturday, come to our big massive event. It's the first gala week we've had for a lot of years, like over 30 years. We haven't had a gala week, or a gala 4 days. But can I stress, I done this in when we had the mass pipe bands. Can I stress that please do not park in Pens Road or Avon Road, because the residents need to park in front of their houses. So please do not park there. It's okay if you park there for about 20 minutes, if you're nipping to the shop, whatever. Not for hours and hours and hours and hours. Not a chance. Not good. And for the people that a lot of these residents have in front of their gates, no parking, but yet everybody parks in front of the gates. So if it says no parking, it means no parking. I understand for dropping kids off at school, but there's a few people who have been doing it for hours, and it's really annoying the life out of me. Right, I'm going to pause you for a minute. Okay guys, so yes, so please find somewhere else to park. There will be no parking down at the Crawl Park. There's a big car park behind the shops. Use that because it's free. There's the Avon car park. There's a big car park at the top of Obstale Road. I'm sure you can walk down. But if you don't live in Avon Road or Penn Road, please do not park there for more than 20 minutes. So that's my rant for the day over. Sorry, I went quiet there. I forgot I was filming. So, yeah, so this is obviously our Crawl Park, if you're not aware already. The Baptist Church are coming down on Wednesday night to help clean it or trim it or whatever. So if you can spare a few hours, come down and help. That's on Wednesday night at 7. It'll be greatly appreciated. You know, everybody was asking about this to get a gala back and all this. They've been shouting for it for years, but yet very little volunteers have come forward. So I don't get it. If you really want it, you've got to work hard to get it and to keep it, because if nobody wants to do it, it's never going to happen again, because nobody wants to do the hard work of organising it. You know, there's one person in particular, without him this year the gala wouldn't be able to go ahead. I'm going to go down this way, get actually into the Crawl Park just now. So if you can help volunteering with anything like litter picking, organising crowds, or help set up gazebos, you know, any little way, please help them, because without the volunteers this gala cannot go ahead. Unfortunately, 10 galas on the same day. So I'm hoping we get like quite a lot of people come to ours, which is one of the fortunate events that when the committee went with the go ahead to have the gala, You know, some of them were well aware of Tane Gala's date, and yet still booked it the same day. But hey ho. So this is where our old Gala Pavilion was, Craw Park Pavilion was, until somebody decided to burn it down. So I think they're gonna, well, maybe, I don't know, they were gonna use this for something, like as part of the stage, but it looks as if nothing's been done to it or about it, or you know. It looks as if a lot of people can be coming in here with either their bikes or buggies or cars even, and doing donuts, you know, tearing up the grass. It's just rubbish everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And it makes me sad, you know. We're very lucky to have this space, extremely lucky, you know. I mean, as I said in previous videos, that this used to be the hive of activity every single summer. With the floats, we had tug of war, we had fancy dress, you know, but we're going to have most of that. So if you're a team, whatever, you want to put together a tug of war team, now's the time to apply for it. I think the cut-off point's not yet. You'll get forms in for in the Heritage Centre for it. It's just unfortunate that I can't be here, so I can't film anything. I'm really sorry that I'm going to miss it, you know. But it's going to be a hive of activity. The whole field, I think, is going to be used in some way or another. There's going to be crafters, there's going to be shows. I think we've got a fish and chip van, burger vans, ice cream vans, displays. We've got fire brigade, I think. We've got first responders. We've got blood bikes. Raffles, tombolas. You know, we have fancy dress. There's park run, associated with park run. They're going to have a colour run, which I'm devastated that I'm missing. Absolutely devastated, because I would love to do a colour run. So it's a colour run 5k in association with the park run. So yeah, it's just unfortunate that I'm missing it. Right, we're going to go back up. As I said, this is just going to be a quick waddle. So yes, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please like it, and just give me a comment down below where you're from, or say hello, or you know, where are you watching from. You know, I'll be interested to know how far my videos get. I know I've got a follower in Texas, but I would love to know other areas of the world that people are watching from. Again, I'm not doing this for the glory of being a YouTube star, not a chance. You know, people who know me know that I'm not like that. You know, a lot of people do things for the glory, for recognition, for the praise, but myself and Mum aren't like that. You know, Mum has been asked, we're invited down to Holyrood Palace for the garden party on the 2nd of July, but not sure if she's going to get there. We're waiting for certain results today, so I hope so, because she has been looking forward to it. She's been gathering all her bits and pieces, you know, her fascinator and her handbag and her shoes and her outfit, and yeah, so she was all prepared to go But unfortunately we got a blow to the sort of like the family sort of thing. So anyway, I can't go into details. This is our monthly lunch club up at the church, the Baptist church. So it's open to any age, from any background. If you want to come up for a cup of some soup and some sandwiches and bits of cake and a blether and a sing-song, don't sit on your own. Come and have fellowship with us. So this is what I'm heading up shortly. Need to pop in and see Mum first. Had to buy new cases yesterday. Well, I'm hoping to buy another case today, but our cases up the loft, Habby went to go and get them down, and he says, I think we need to get new cases, these are wrecked. So I was in the hunt for cases yesterday, so I managed to get one, so I'm hoping to get another one today or tomorrow, if I get it in. I'll show you the river. The river's quite low today. Look at that. Look how clear the river is. It amazes me how clear it is. So I hope you've all been well. And if you're going on holiday, let me know where. Or if you've just come back from holiday. Hope you had a nice time. The weather was kind to you, wherever you went. So yeah, I still can't believe that Florida has come here so quick. We're just a few days away. We've got somebody house sitting. Our doggy and our cat are going to kennels. Well, I wouldn't say she was house sitting, she's keeping an eye on the place for us. And so we'll be back in sorry, I was going underneath the bridge. I'm one of these people who don't talk under bridges. I know it sounds stupid, but anyway. So we'll be back in July, and two of our friends who are going out to Florida, when we come home, they're away in a few days' time, like a few days after we come home. So they're away for 3 weeks, but the whole family of them are going, so it's just the three of us that are going to this time. I just can't wait. It's just, maybe we should have thought about it and went in the middle of the holidays, but at least I've got 5 weeks to come back to rest after the busyness of the holiday. So nice to hear all the birdies singing away. So this is behind the swing park down by the river. We had an exciting day on Sunday at our church. We had 3 baptisms on Sunday night, 3 of them, 2 young girls and a lady. And it was a nice service. It was quite uplifting. I remember my own baptism as well. I can't believe that's been 6 years since I've been part of the church. And I don't hide my Christianity, I don't hide my faith. And if it wasn't for my faith, since Dad died in September, I don't know how well I would have coped, So yeah, having the support of the church, and you know, having the knowledge that God was sort of like watching over me at all times, you know, and the family, you know. So I'm gonna I'll go down here. There's nobody down here. We'll go and sit somewhere and finish the vlog. I'm actually surprised there's swings down here, because usually there haven't been over the past few days. You don't know. I was going to show you the seat, but I can't because of all the graffiti that's on it. Right, I'll turn you around. You like my hair colour? Got it redone the other day. So yeah, I can't remember what I was talking about now. That has lost me. So guys, thank you for watching again. Again, subscribe to the channel, like the video, because it helps me on YouTube. It gets my videos further, and have a good holiday if you're going away on holiday. To the parents, I really feel for you. You know, 7 weeks is a long time to be off school, and especially for those who are have a learning disability, or a, you know, yeah, a sort of like a disability family. Really feel for you, because I know exactly how you're feeling. We dread the holidays. I've said to you before, we dread the holidays so much. It's especially those with like with autism, or you know, lack of understanding of the world around them. They don't understand why they're not in school, and it's a big adjustment not having that routine of school for 7 weeks. You know, some kids thrive on, they can't wait to get out of school, you know. Other kids really struggle with change, having to entertain them for 7 weeks. Their mood swings, the weather plays a big part in it, and there's virtually nothing for our kids to do throughout the holidays. There's plenty for neurotypical kids, you know, of any ages, from primary 1 to primary 7 and above. Plenty for them to do, but you know, a lot of people can't access what they have because of the restrictions that they need to have, like a one-to-one care, or the parent need to be with them at all times. They can't leave them alone. It's no such a case of dropping your kids off for a few hours and then see them at lunchtime. We can't do that. You know, we're tied to our kids all the time, 24 hours a day, and it's hard going. But you've got to sort of like take a day at a time and see how things pan out, how the moods are, what the weather's like, and how you are feeling, how the parents are feeling as well. You know, don't stress. I mean, I used to stress about taking her here, there and everywhere. You know, I need to do this way, I need to do that way, and it was a miserable holiday because I set the bar too high. But now I just take a day at a time and see what her mood is, what my mood is, what the weather is going to be like. I'm hoping for more assistance this year. I've asked for 2 support workers because I think it's time for her to go spend less time with me, to prepare her for the future, whatever her future is going to be when she leaves school. We don't know. depends what's there, and yes, there's things about, you know, an Inverness, but it's an Inverness. If you don't drive, you're snookered. If you have no transport, you've had it. And, you know, Highland Council or other charities or whatever really need to get up their game, because, you know, from Inverness onwards, I mean, Lexi, my girls' school, I'm trying not to say her name, my girls' school is the furthest north special school, and it does from Alness to Gospey and beyond. And there's only 25 kids in that school, and there's nothing to do up here. Absolutely nothing. And, you know, even St Clement's School in Dingwall, they're struggling with their building. They can't get funding for a new school. It's just shocking, absolutely shocking, the way our kids get treated. You know, there was a great thing they had on throughout the holidays called SOAR, and it ran out of her school in Tain, and it was brilliant. I mean, they'd done loads and loads for them, but they could not get funding. Nobody would give them funding. And again, it's the same old thing. You know, if Highland Council needs to cut funding, it's always an ACN services, every single time. So our kids are getting left behind. You know, they're not getting the same opportunities. They're not getting the assistance they need. It's like getting blood out of a stone, you know. And those who do get it are extremely lucky. You know, and some parents are paying over the odds for private care, for support workers or whatever, you know what I mean. It's just maddening. It's just maddening. Anyway, guys, I'm going to switch over here because somebody's coming up behind me. Anyway, so I'll leave you with that. Until next time, till I come back from holiday. I don't know how often I can do it while the schools are off. Maybe I'll be lucky, sort of like one Saturday morning or something, or, you know, maybe we'll take a walk up before I go to church. But once the schools go back, I'll get back into routine again. Then I can show you more places to go. So until that time, be good. Have a great holiday for those who are on holiday at the moment. And I'll see you next time. So until then, ta-ta!